Shemai, Elite Dangerous chums, and welcome to View from a Bridge, and more importantly, Happy New Year. Yes, it's a special edition where we just wish you Happy New Year, but I'm also going to show you around the bridge of one of the finest, well, the finest large combat ship in the game, the Federal Corvette, which is behind an immense unlock of having to get to Rear Admiral, but I'll tell you, it's worth it if you're into large ship combat. Now, View from a Bridge is all about looking around the bridge of this ship in VR to show you what's available with regards to ship interiors that are presently in game. I know you're all wanting a ship interior that you can walk around the inside and get out of and jazz, but unfortunately we do not have that presently. But what we do have is very acceptable if you just want to have a VR experience. If you've got a VR headset for Christmas or for New Year, then this is a great ship to look around when you get a chance to. So the Federal Corvette is very much akin to the Anaconda, as you can tell from the look from outside out on from the bridge here. And if we look around, you can see it's got a very much a kind of aesthetic of combat with all these greys and sulky blue lighting there underneath the pedestal there. So if I try now, this is where it normally goes wrong, but let's see if it works. We try and look behind us to the right. Now I'll just get my microphone set up. You can see there's another ship seat back there for any chums you want to add in, and there's another seat on the other side, but it's immense. You've got this massive amount of space. Now it is New Year, so hopefully last night you were discoing in the middle there. It's missing a disco ball, which would be completely inappropriate for a combat ship of the Federation, of the Federal Navy, but nevertheless I like to think that that's what they set up last night. Looking at the exit out to the back, it's a bit tricky to get there if you're in a panic situation, because there's not a lot of emergency lighting there. It's very much a few spotlights on the floor and in the ceiling, but I suppose you've got those steps to kind of manage as you're running to escape the burning vessel. But looking to the left with that seat there, you've got some nice little LCD displays. If I'm aware of time, I've got a focaccia getting ready, so this is being produced, of course, before on New Year's Eve, essentially the focaccia ready for New Year's Eve party time. But I'm aware of time for that reason. But if we look to the left, if we look to the right though, what we can see, just move that microphone, is two other seats. Now you've got some displays and you've got the bulkhead there, and it just looks like there's an immense amount of space, but it's not out of place. I think the wide, massive space in the middle is the glaringly obvious bit where you could have some extra equipment for some kind of ship interior related gubbins for some gameplay content, such as a DJ deck in the middle. That would be completely inappropriate, but that could be fit in there. I don't know what kind of gameplay loop that would fit. Or of course the old popcorn machine, or a breakdancing pad would be ideal. I think that's what I'd put in there, because the left hand side there, that looks a bit like a DJ kind of area anyway. I think that jump seat could be a DJ, the middle could be a breakdancing pad with a glitter ball aloft to really completely contrast the breakdancing theme. But looking out, if I look over my left hand shoulder, we'll be able to see that a little bit better with the two seats there. But you've got all round visibility is pretty decent. Now if you like the Anaconda but don't like those cables aloft, which I do kind of like, I think it's that duffed up theme of the Anaconda, I think it suits it, but some people hate it, so for that reason you won't have that in your Corvette. So that is the Corvette, really. That's it in a nutshell. And if we take it for a little drive around, maybe do a flyby, just show you the way the lighting changes, I suppose, as we rotate. So that's beautiful. I do like tracing those shadows around the ship and hoping I'm not crashing into my carrier here. But it's a great looking interior. I'd say it's not the best of the large. That's probably going to come at the end of this series, but it is a contender for the best combat ship interior with regards to large vessels in the game. Yeah, that's a hell of a mouthful. Anyway, I hope you're having a most excellent New Year, and the New Year's Eve party was not too heavy and you're not too well hungover. But at any time you've tuned in to watch this, I hope you're having the best of times, and I hope the holiday period does carry on, and all the best for the new year 2025. I hope you have the best new year possible, and I hope everything goes well for you in whatever you aspire to achieve for this year, and I hope we all achieve excellent things and have great things happen this year. I think this is our year for Elite Dangerous as well, with some good content is what I'm hoping for with regards to the exploration. Looking at the immediate future though, if you're into the Anti-Xeno Alliance, just keep an eye on an event that's coming up where they're going to do some combat in HIP 22460, which is about 400 light years away from Shinrata Desra, and that's where the Proteus Wave event is, where they're going to fight the final enclave of the Thargoids. And there's going to be, as Commander Meckham mentioned, there's going to be a Guardian field, so you need anti-Guardian kind of weapons, so it's not going to work for your mod shards. You're going to need something with anti-Guardian field resistance, so something like standard shards, or missiles, AX missiles, or AX multi-cannons. So that's what you've got coming up there. All the best for the new year, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in, and there will be, of course, far more than you might want of the view from a bridge. Have a most excellent year, and let's have a good one. Thank you very much for tuning in.